So we are interested in this explanation how to control. The first working state is the reset or out of service. When we are in the out of service mode, the temperature values are ambient temperatures and pressure and flow 0, valves are all open, and we consider that vibration, manifold, and other trip signals are normal. They are normally true. Vibration is zero, is true. It's normally NC, normal closed. Motor fault is NC, it's true. A stop signal is true, but the trip generated trip signal is normally false. So when we have the trip signal, it will be true. That's all. And when we are in reset, everything will be 0. We start with the permission. Permission to start requires 30 seconds. Function test. We check for the function test, the inlet and bypass control valve should be fully open and fully closed and open respectively. So the inlet, IGV inlet valve is fully closing the permission. So we put the compressor in permission to start. We shouldn't have any alarm. You can see the inlet guide vane is closing. So we shouldn't have any alarm and everything should be normal. IGV is closing, inlet guide vane is closing, and the PCV is open. After 30 seconds, you can see it's in progress. You can see the indication PR means it's in progress. So now the permission is okay, and valves, the vent valve or PCV valve is open, pressure control valve is open, PCV or vent valve, the IGV is fully closed. In the out of service, as I mentioned, all pressure and flow 0, temperatures are ambient, control valves are fully open. That is the out of service mode. Oil pressure is between 0 to 5 bar. Oil pressure under 2.5 will fail the permissive and shut down. Normally, even in, we are in permissive in startup. Oil pressure, when the oil pressure is getting low, we should shut down because it's abnormal behavior. So the oil pressure is shown here. You can see that 2.7. Then we have the permission. The compressor will be lubricated with a electric oil pump. So we have the correct pressure here. It's possible to change and modify the oil pressure in calibration mode. You can change the value and see when I change the oil pressure to 0, the permission will shut down, and we have the alarm here that oil pressure is getting low. So oil pressure is very important in all of the rotary systems. Let me reset and return it to normal. When we have any alarm, you need to acknowledge it first. Consider I want to check the permission again, and if you have any type of alarms and I need to return to normal, I need to press acknowledge. When this trip signal is getting true and the source of the problem is solved, I need to press acknowledge. And vibration is indication of VIP is indication of vibration signal. It's normally true. In case of false during a start, permission, and it will fail during a startup. If the vibration VIP is false, it means that something is wrong in the vibration system. During a startup, we will inhibit. It depends on you. You can monitor. It's not a big deal. Normally, there is a trip multiplier. We will during a startup, the vibrations are a bit high, and we will monitor. It's okay for us, for example, to have the vibration level in 80% of trip signal. In some cases, they just ignore the vibration signals during the startup. In this example, we ignore the vibration signal during the startup. Main motor failure will shut down the compressor in all working state, permission, normal operation. No shutdown or alarm during permission is very important. After permission is granted, you can start the compressor. In the startup period, the inlet valve, inlet guide vane is still full closed, and bypass valve is full open. In the startup, let's function test that. The permission is okay. Now we are in the startup in progress. You can see the main drive is running. Air fan cooler is running. IGB is closed. We have the vent valve is totally open, so we don't have any pressure here. After passing 60 seconds, the startup phase will be finished, and the IGB will open, and the vent valve should close. And after the startup, the control is in the hand of the PID controllers. Now in this phase, the PID controllers are not active. Let's see. 54, 5, 6, 7, and now 60. IGB is opening. You can see the IGB is opening, and the vent valve is closing. When we reach to the vent valve is closing in a manner that it's possible to pressurize the system. You can see that after we reach into 7K or 7 bar, the block valve will operate, and we will send the compressed air into the header. So this is the normal operation. The PID controller is in action, and you can see that we have included the PID controllers here. This is the override structure, and this is the normal operation. Yeah, you can see we should reach to the set point of 8K or 8 bar, 8 millibar or 8 bar, and after a while we will reach to that. And the startup lasts 60 seconds. During a startup, vibration signals are inhibited. After startup, outlet valve will transfer the compressor into the header. If the pressure is more than 7, after this period, the control of valves are done by PID max selector. That is the this structure. So now we are in the control mode, PID control mode. You can see that the pressure is getting more than a set value. This vent valve is helping the inlet guide vane. We have 2 actuators to operate and to maintain the pressure in a constant value. I pause the video here. The introduction is finished. Now I will explain the program in each part. The program is developed mostly in CBOL. I will explain all details. And these sections, you can see that we have 10 drawings to discuss, and 2 of them these are empty drawings, and I will explain each drawings in the next step. New topic is about CENTUM VP online course, how to register and how to handle this course. This is my personal website. I will provide the address in the description section in this topic. You can simply type hdhossein.com and you will have the access to website. There are many courses. Their number will be expanded in the future. Some of them are free, some of them are should be purchased. And today we will talk about CENTUM VP course, how to register and how to purchase and enroll into this course. The first step is to register. You should click on the login button and select for the first time you need to register. For registration you need to provide your actual name. This is very important because some courses will provide certificate to pass that online course, and you need to provide your actual name here, and your email should be also provided here. When you press register, a link will be provided, and after a link will be provided in your email, and you need to click that link in order to activate your account by providing a new password. So you enter your username and your password, and you have the access to the courses. Now you can enroll into free courses, and also you can purchase the premium courses. I will focus on the CENTUM VP, and I want to see what's inside the course. If I click on that course and select the detail, I will see the whole syllabus, and there is a final quiz and a certificate if I pass the exam. The next step in order to start the course is to buy this course. I click on buy this course. I should provide my billing address, and the next step should be going to the payment page. In this website we only support Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and when you press pay with Bitcoin, you will be moved to the page to select with the proper cryptocurrency that it's possible for you to pay. I personally suggest Bitcoin Cash. It's cheaper, and the network fee is lower, very lower compared to actually Bitcoin. I select BCH, and here I have the amount that I should pay, and this is the address. This is a test order. In actual purchase, the values should possibly is different. So I need to copy the amount of BCH and the address, and I need to do the transfer in my cryptocurrency wallet. So I need to pay this value, and this is the address. So I go to my wallet, click send. Here I copy the amount, and I need to copy the address. If you simply click in this area, the address is copied, and I paste the address here, and the final part will be sending the BCH value and finalize the purchase. So I click send, and the Bitcoin value is sent successfully. And after a while, you need to see that if the value is sent and you have the confirmation. If you have the confirmation, you can enroll in the course. This is the order details, and when you click enroll, you will have access to all the links and description of this course. For each lesson here, we have the short description and a Google Drive link in this in each folder related to each course. We have two files. One of them is the project file, and the other one is the media that explains the topic in details and how to use this project file. When you enroll the course, you have access to the Google Drive folders related to each lesson. In those folders, you have the installation file for CENTUM VP. You have the project files for each lesson, and eventually you have the video files. Those files provided more information, more explanation how to create project or how to use the sample project. Very good and very great amount of information is provided for you if you have access to the files, Google Drive files. You can possibly install the CENTUM VP in a virtual machine by yourself, and you function test all the projects available and gain more about each topic. Each folder in each folder you have access to the project file and a video. You need to download them. The project file can be opened by the CENTUM VP, and the videos, for videos you need to use a specific player. The file for player is available in the introduction. You cannot open because these are encoded video files. They cannot be opened by ordinary player. You need to download and install this specific player. Possibly if your system is not updated, you need to install some .NET packages. I have tested this player in Win 7 and Win 10, and the result is satisfactory. It's not difficult to find the required .NET package and install that. This is the shortcut file. If you double click on this file, the player will be available. And when you try to open, you need to provide your username and password and activate the player. Please only use this player for one PC. If you try to use it in several PCs, you may encounter some errors, because by purchasing the course, you have permission to only watch the files in one PC. That's very important. That's very important. You don't have permission to open the video files in another computer. It's checked and monitored online, and you will receive an alarm for that. So you need to use the you need to have access to internet in order to in order to check your username and password and the situation of the hardware situation, in order to have the permission to play the video file. This is the actual player, the video player. You have access, you have option in order to open the file. You can use open file here. Now the rest of control is very similar to the ordinary video player, and the other option is your login and log out button. It's available here. And the final part is the quiz and certificate. When you finish the course, you watch all the videos and you test all the sample projects, and you are confident enough to take the final quiz. The final quiz is available. The number of questions are is 40, and you need to the passing grade is 90%, and the duration is 40 minutes. I possibly can say that that's somehow you need to follow all the topics carefully, and you need to take some notes in order to be able to pass. And you have the possibility to take the quiz two times or 3 times. If you fail the quiz, you need to read more, you need to study more the topics, and at each time when you take the quiz, you have access to the correct answer. And if you did something wrong, just write down the question and the correct answer and study more about this topic. And also you can contact me if you have any trouble regarding the quiz. And eventually, when you pass the quiz, you will have access to the certificate. And the final part of this video is how to take the quiz and receive your certificate. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please share it in the comment section below. Thank you.